Hey Woodhounds, how's everyone doing today? So, today came out at lunch, was outside for a little bit, and I thought I heard not too far away the sound of a chainsaw and a chipper, a large chipper. So I said, hey, little boss man, let's take a quick ride. Drove down around the corner, down on the street, and sure enough, there was a tree service company taking down some trees. So I drove by slow, kind of scoped things out, and I saw they had a little dump trailer full of some tree trunks, or tree chunks, not trunks but chunks. So I went down, drove past, turned around, came back, slowed down and looked. I said, well, it all looked to be pine, but pine is a good campfire wood and I need to start building my inventory for next year. So I just pulled over and flagged the guy down and talked to him for a bit. And he said, all right, 1 second. Went and got another guy. He followed me home and he dumped me off a trailer full of wood. And he's coming back with 2, possibly 3 more. So now we've got to get that back to the wood yard and off the driveway. The one thing I have done with the Kioti, with CK26, I was looking around and we used to have a bunch of garden boxes. They were 8 feet long, 4 feet wide. So I had these 4-foot treated 2x12 planks that we used to use for the garden boxes. I had taken a couple of them apart. So I just put 2 of those on the back of that carryall frame right now. And then I put 2 of them on the side of this pallet to use as my temporary little carryall. So I did that. I got those 2 on there. I was going to put a 3rd one on the top, but I ran out of bolts. I couldn't find enough bolts. So I've got those bolts in there now, but I think what I'm going to do is kind of use this now as a little, like a set of forks on the back of the tractor. Put some on the front, put some on the back, make a few trips, drop it off in the wood yard. So we have the last of this loaded up, ready to haul back. But as we were back there, they came by one more time and brought the second load. And we've got what he said is some river birch, ash, got an ash tree in there, and this river birch is it's got some big chunks. So there is load number 2. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So where do you want a place to put it?
Oh, right over there. That's fine. So not only am I hauling some wood, we got a little boss man back there. He's got his little sled full of wood that he's hauling into the wood yard. So, believe it or not, I think this is the first actual ash tree I've had back here that I've processed up. I might have had one smaller one last year, but I have never had very much ash to cut in firewood until today, along with This, what he is calling, was river birch. So I've never had any of this river birch. I don't know how it burns, but I'm guessing it'll be just fine for someone's fire pit or campfire. So yeah, I'm gonna get, once I get all this bucked up and the Wolf Ridge back up here, I'm gonna have a nice big pile of rounds just waiting for her, like a big buffet. So there's what I've got hauled back so far, and I guess he's bringing one more load. Yeah, so now I've got some something to keep me busy for a couple days anyway. So yeah, I know what some of you were probably thinking when I first showed that pile up there. It's like, oh, too bad you don't have a grapple. And I was thinking the same thing. Like, oh, would have been nice to have a grapple to just reach in there, grab a couple of those logs, run them back. But I think using that carryall frame as a set of forks works pretty dang slick, because I can put a load on the bucket, put a load on the back. I actually make fewer trips because I'm taking more wood per trip than I'd take with just a grapple. Of course, I could have the grapple and the carryall frame as well, but I think this worked out pretty good, because before, what I would end up doing, let's say I didn't have this tractor. I mean, I still would have taken the wood, but I would have had to bucket all up there, right next to my neighbors. Then I would have had to haul all of the rounds either back here, or I would have split it up there. But now I can buck all the stuff up back here, the sawdust, the chips, everything. The mess is back here. Yeah, this is great. And like I said, he said he was bringing one more load, so I'm gonna have some more to bring back tomorrow. So I'm gonna head up there now and get the leaf blower out, blow all the chips off the driveway, clean everything up. Like, the pile wasn't even there. Like I said, it's just, he dropped that off at noon, brought the other load this afternoon. So I moved back 2 loads from his dump trailer, moved it back here to the wood yard in a couple hours. Just slick, man, just slick. Oh, I couldn't be happier. Before I forget, tomorrow night in the live stream, I'm hoping the weather permits that we can be out by the fire pit. I don't know, it's supposed to rain, it's supposed to be kind of cold, so we'll see. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. If you don't get the reminder, or if you don't get the notification, I always put up a placeholder around noonish on Friday, and then you can go to that placeholder and set a reminder. But for some reason lately, YouTube has kind of been late on sending out those notifications. So if you do set a reminder, or just like set a reminder on your phone or in your mind, 8 p.m. Central is the start time every week, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. So just go to the Back 40 Firewood channel page, and then you'll be able to see the live the live stream thumbnail. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.